Hello, good people. This is the Simply Elegant Show, and on set today, I have none other than the very best. He is an image consultant, a fashion designer, and the CEO of Lavish Outfits. It's me, your host, Lady Suzanne, and remember on this show, we talk all this excellence, all this leveling up, being sophisticated, classy, a woman or a man of poise to help you become the very best version of yourself. And without further ado, I will welcome my guest to introduce himself and to tell us more about what he does or who he is.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Thank you to all the people who are watching, and we thank God for this day. My name is Levis Ontita, founder of Lavish Outfits, CEO, and I am also an image consultant. We deal especially with men, and it's all about fashion. Today, we want to interact as men, see what actually we can do, the challenges that we have as men, how to dress, the things that we're supposed actually to use even when we are dressing, and all that we are going to do with Susan.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Levi. And I want to commend you for the good job that you've been doing for dressing up, especially myself. You've really worked on my good suits and outfits, and I want to thank you for that. And even the men of God that you've been working with and all other professionals. And I can say that you've been doing a good job, and I want to commend you to just continue in the same spirit to help the men to look good. And so, Levi, I want to ask you a question for the men, not for me. For me, of course, you've already told me.
Sure.
So how can a man look elegant in this day and era? Because we have a lot of fashion mishaps. So what can you tell us about how a man can put himself together to look presentable, maybe even when he's going for a presentation, for an interview, or an official business meeting? So what is it that makes you say that this man looks good?
So, thank you so much. Thank you for that wonderful question.
Yes.
It's amazing. As for us men,
Yes.
it depends. We all have different places that we need to go. It depends with work. It depends with maybe we are going for dinner, we are going for an outing as men maybe, or whatever things that we are doing. It's an office thing. So today we want to first talk about suits, especially because that is something that we do day to day's life. And that is something that actually part of it we say it's an official outfit for men. So we have some categories of suits that men are supposed to be having. We're supposed to have black suits, we're supposed to have navy blue suits, and we're supposed to have gray suits. So in those few suits, men can combine and can complement with shirts and ties, but at the same time, even if the way you're dressing your outfit, you also have to go on well with the shoes and actually make it right for you and something that you're comfortable wearing. So that means you're supposed to wait from 8 in the morning to around 5, because that's the normal time of working. So for the men, what we always do and what we sometimes actually advise men to do, it is good to wear something that is comfortable with you. And there's a day we were discussing about how we are supposed to be dressing suits. So there's this friend of mine who asked me about suits. He asked me, why is it always Levi when you always look good in suits? And number one, most of the times my suits are always in detail. I answered them, and then he told me, sometimes we go buy suits from the shops or wherever we go, but it seems even if it's an expensive suit, you find out that it doesn't fit me, or maybe I've put on something that is oversized, something that maybe is too tight. And one of the things that actually I told him was, it is good for you, even if someone is selling you a suit, this person should give you a suit that actually complements your body, something that fits your body. You can't put on a big jacket and then like tight pants. Sometimes you can find out there are men, when maybe they are standing, trousers go between their legs.
In between the valley.
Yeah, in there, yes.
Okay.
So it's not, that is not excellence.
Okay.
That is not excellence.
Okay.
To men, you can wear anything you want to wear.
Okay.
You know, it also depends. We also have the weather seasons. We have the times actually we're supposed to put on our outfits. So it depends whether you're doing a shirt, you're doing khaki chino, you're doing official. It all depends, but you have to still look good.
Yes.
So to me, one of the things that I have learned, and I'll also actually try and also help my fellow gentlemen, is when putting on a suit, Let it be simple. Let it complement your body. Let everything look intact. Is it your shirt? Is it your jacket? Is it your trouser? Is it the socks? Is it the shoes? You have to match. And then another thing, you can't tell me that you're putting on a navy blue suit with white shoes. That one doesn't make sense. And you're calling it's an official suit. You can't put on a black suit and then you're putting on official white shoes. It doesn't really actually make sense. To me, being elegant and looking good and looking smart and stylish and at the same time simple, for us, our main objective is to make it simple. It's simple but looking good. So part of it, like accessorize your outfit, whatever things that you're doing, how you're dressing it, whether you're doing whatever things that you're doing, you have to look simple but look excellent and stylish.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Dear man, from today you're going to look excellent. You're going to look like the perfect man that you are supposed to be. Okay, so stay tuned and don't touch that dial. So Levi,
Yes.
tell me about,
Yes.
like, how do I know how, if I am a man, for example, today my brothers are asking for you.
Yes.
If I'm a man,
Yes.
how do I know how to match my socks, my shoes, my tie? I think it's complicated. Maybe you can make it simple for us.
Okay. So I'll start a scenario.
Okay.
I'll start a scenario. I'm leaving my house.
Okay.
Actually, even before I leave my house, I wake up in the morning. This is also part of hygiene to men. All men. We are supposed to be clean, smell nice, look good, brush our teeth. Look, when we are talking to people, how you're talking to people, it all matters. So this is how I wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning. I pray. After I pray, I go to the shower. Actually, before I go to the shower, I brush my teeth. After I brush my teeth, that's my routine. I take a shower, and then after I take my shower, I go to my wardrobe. I check what I want. What am I wearing today? What am I going to do today? Where am I going today? So it depends. Number one, where I'm going. That is number one. Number two, what am I going to do? Number three, what kind of people I'm going to meet outside there. So this is me. I get into my wardrobe. I'm an image consultant. I'm a fashion designer. That is my life. That's my everyday's life.
Yes.
So what I do, I pick my shirt. Actually, number one, first, I go check what am I going to wear today. Is it a suit? Is it only a shirt and chinos? Or what am I really going to wear? Is it for the day? So today, let me give you an example. I've woken up. I've done this and this and this. I've taken this suit. This is what I'm going to wear. I'm going to do blue suit with some stripes of white stripes. I take a shirt that is going to complement my suit. I put it on. And then I also take a tie that will also complement the shirt and the suit that I'm going to wear that day. I am done. And then I go for the socks. I can't go and pick a white socks and put on. I can do black shoes or I can do brown shoes like I am doing today. But I can't go and pick white socks and come and wear in this outfit that I'm wearing. Have I done all that?
Yes.
And then I go, my tie, I've already done it so, and I'm out of the house. Am I really looking good? Am I complimenting my outfit?
Yes.
What kind of pocket square am I wearing? Does it supposed to look with the same as my tie? No. That thing, you're supposed to break it out because it's supposed to complement anything that we do in a man.
Go slowly.
Yes.
The pocket square
Yes.
and the tie,
Yes.
they should not match.
They shouldn't match.
Tell us more about
They
that.
shouldn't match.
Because I've seen so many men, even the ones I respect, like in offices, CEOs, matching the pocket square and the tie. Is that a no?
There's a friend of mine, let me give her a scenario. There's a friend of mine who asked me this question.
Okay.
Levi, are we supposed to put on a tie same as the pocket square? I said no. Why is it a no? I'll give you two scenarios. Number one, if you are in a place that guys are supposed to do uniformity, you can do the same pocket square with a tie. But if it is you, necessarily a pocket square it's not supposed also to be in a suit, in a man's suit when you're wearing a suit. It's something that came up to complement the tie. So for me, my advice is take a tie like the way I'm wearing today. You don't have to put the exact thing in your pocket square. Do something that will complement all the outfit. So that the reason as to why even sometimes we use the pocket squares in our jacket. Sometimes it can be like an handkerchief. We call it a handkerchief. Sometimes maybe there's something that accidents do happen. You can still remove it and stay without it. So part of our life and the men's life and the way we dress, suit, putting on a tie and a pocket square, it's either way. You don't have to use the same fabric that is matching your tie. To me, that is something that I can say.
It's a no-no.
It's a no-no.
Okay.
Yes.
And I find many suits because I've tried to buy for the men in my life, like maybe my dad, my husband, my brother, a friend. I've tried to buy gifts and I prefer buying ties. But I found that many ties go with the same pocket square. How is that?
Yeah, they do go with the same pocket square.
Okay.
But you can still break it. There is a difference, between dressing and the other side of styling. So to me, how do you want to style it? Can you style it? Can you break it? You can't say that this is how you buy something and you use it. You can break it. And that's why actually for us men, we do casual. Mm-hmm. You can do these pants with something different from the top. You don't have even to match also the suits. So suits, when you're matching the suits, it's necessary. It's necessary maybe when you are in an official function. Okay. That's what I can say. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So Levi, where did you get the passion like to just dress men, be an image consultant? Because you see fashion is majorly in women.
Yeah.
So how did you get your line of men?
That's a very good question.
Okay. Okay.
I started all this in 2015.
Okay.
That was 18th. That's when we founded Lavish Outfits. I came to a point where I used to like going to these markets, small markets outside there. For us, we call them, how can I say, like maybe you can mention the name. That's Gikomba. We used to go to the market, like choose some outfits, try to combine them, see how they look. And that's where I started. I started combining clothes, but I used to like looking good. I have to make sure, even if it's not that expensive, whatever thing that I find, I have to make sure I look stylish in them. I have to take this shirt, I have to take this trouser, I have to take this jacket, I have to take this sweater, I have to take socks, whatever it is. But I had to make it look elegant. So I decided, since this is something that I love doing, and it's something that is in me, I can pinpoint. It is all about details. Fashion is all. We all actually work in fashion. Many of us work with style, but at the same time, there's one thing that actually people miss out, and that is detail. What's the detail? It is something that you find different in an outfit. For example, I'll show you what I wear. Like this jacket, the way I've made it. I could have had many options of making this jacket. I decided even to use to accessorize it, I could have used anything I want. But I decided, let me put on buttons that will make this outfit look so more detailed, that you can identify and come and tell me, this suit is very nice. And by the way, those buttons are so beautiful. That's me. I like working with details. Lavish is all about details. That's why our motto and our thing in our company is turning beautiful fabrics into amazing outfits. You get a very nice fabric, you turn it, you play around with it, you bring out something that is so beautiful and amazing. Something that when you post it, when you put it out there, someone will run to it and say, I want this. You will find out in a particular shop, there are many outfits arranged in particular ways. You wouldn't want to go into like, okay, I want all of them. No, there's one thing that actually will be mind-blowing. I love that outfit. What is it all about? You'll go, you'll check it out, and you actually even if you go and ask how much it is, you will buy it because it will be worth it. Okay. So that's my passion. My passion is all about details. That is how I started. That's how I began. I came to a place where I bought these clothes for many times. I've gone and bought these clothes for many times, but they don't have that thing that I really want. They don't have that detail that I really want. And that's why I decided, let me now start making my own clothes. I wear my own clothes. Every day I wear my own clothes. Every day, except maybe we say the socks and maybe some other things.
Okay.
Yes.
In the inside.
Yes.
That cannot be seen. Okay. So on that, we are going to stay there a bit.
Yeah.
We are going to stay there.
Yes.
So there's a young man outside there who is saying that I would love to look like Levi.
Yeah.
I would love to be like Levi. And also he's saying that he has a talent for fashion design, and everything that you described, he feels that is his line. Do you have trainings? Do you have a training? Do you charge? Is it? Yeah.
At the moment, we haven't started training, but we can actually talk about it. The people who want actually to be trained, we can actually meet up and discuss about it. But for us, we haven't gotten that place or time of making those trainings, because most of the times we say from Monday to Monday we are always working. So training needs a lot of time. Training is not all about just sitting down and talking about it. We have to do the basics. We have to
The practicals.
to do the practicals.
Yes.
You have to be shown how to do these things. So it is from scratch. There's a way you start from down there. The things that you're supposed to start with, all those things. So for us, we can't say it like we can do training right now. Training is like even maybe
It's like
a school.
Yes.
And this place where we are right now, we are working, and we're supposed actually to make outfits for
And to
clients
deliver.
every day, and we have that timeline.
Yes.
We have to deliver.
Okay.
So for training for now, it's very, very
Not
tricky.
possible.
Yes.
Okay.
But
But of course, there are schools that can teach on that.
Yeah,
And you can
there are schools.
refer.
Yes, there are
Okay.
schools outside there.
Okay.
And there are other people as well who are doing those training.
Yes.
We can maybe after this get my number.
Okay.
And do the same thing. Maybe they can contact.
Oh, yes.
And we can do all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's a man outside there who's saying, I don't want to start making suits. I don't want to get into the fashion industry.
Yeah.
But I would love to look like Levi, and I would love to put myself together.
Yeah.
You said you do image consultancy.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Okay. We are all in different seasons. We are all in different capacities. So we can never be the same. Even God created us differently.
True.
Even our fingers are not the same as well.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I say, wherever you are, just try from somewhere you are. Anything that you wear every day, start from there. How do you dress up when you wake up? When you wake up in the morning, wherever you go, are you that person who puts on jeans? You've been called somewhere, like, okay, there are dignitaries. There are places that if you are called today, for example, if you are called today and you don't have a suit, it is very wrong for you to walk outside with jeans and t-shirt. Just go. These are places we can call. I can give you like an example of State House. When maybe you've been called today, you have been called somewhere. We need to see you somewhere. Or even maybe when you're going for that interview. Do you want to tell me you're going to use that jeans? No. You're supposed to come up. Ideally, men. This is an advice to all men. This is totally an advice to all men. Even to those men who have never worn a suit. It is good to have even one or two suits in your wardrobe. A black suit, a navy blue suit, and a gray suit. Even if there are not three, just have two. Do black and do navy blue. Or do black and do... But number one, it's supposed to be black. Black has to be there. Black, you wear it any day. And by day black, you can do it from Monday to Monday. And no one can even tell that you've worn the same suit the whole day. So that's an example. You just change the shirt.
Tie.
Yes, and the tie. And
Yes.
accessorize the outfit.
Yes.
But one of the things that I'll tell men, have a suit in your wardrobe. It is good to have a suit in your wardrobe. You never know. Because you can't be called outside there and then you just go out there with just appear looking dysfunctional or something like that. No, it is not right. You have to look simple, clean, elegant, stylish, but at the end of the day, excellence is key.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
So to that person who wants to start something, start from there. How do you dress when you're coming out of the house? Are you that person who wakes up in the morning? I've just woken up, down, wash your face, brush your teeth, just put on whatever thing that is there and you walk out? No.
Without being intentional.
That is very, very wrong. So you're supposed to wake up, dress up, dress something actually elegant. Dress.
Look good.
Even if it's not looking good, let it be clean then.
Okay.
Let it just be clean.
And ironed.
Yes, and just let things be clean. Even your hair, it depends with your hair. How you put on your hair, it also depends. Yes, you just don't walk out without combing your hair. walking outside there shaggy. No. It's not right at all. Yes.
So what are those things that you see in a man? For example, you're walking in the malls, or you're traveling, you're at the airport, or you're in a hotel having your lunch or meeting a business partner. And what is that thing that you see and you feel like hiding under the table? You feel like, ouch, how can he do that? Because I know you have those ouch moments.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is to men. I've gone to places. People look so amazing. This person dressed a very nice suit. But you find out you've worn this suit, but it comes going down. The shoes are not clean. You have worn the wrong socks for the outfit. And by the way, let me tell you something today. And to the men who are watching today. You can't just walk outside there not knowing who you are. Because you're supposed to know who you are. And this mindset, you're supposed to change it. Mindset is all about being set. The mind is already set, right? So I walk outside there and then I see this man putting on, okay, it's a suit, very nice, even the tie, and then you don't have socks with you, or maybe you have worn loafer shoes.
Plain shoes without socks.
Yes, plain shoes. That is off. That is off. And then it depends with where you are. And then maybe when you're outside there, this person has worn a suit and the shirt is untucked. And then the tie is outside there. That is so wrong. That is very wrong. Another thing to the men. Sometimes you walk with a very nice suit, but a lot of things in the pocket. You find even other men walking with a lot of phones on both hands, with keys. That is very wrong. Those are don'ts, To me, that one is number one. But the good thing with me, I tell them, that's the good thing with me, because that's my work. I have a purpose in it. That's what God created me to do. I love fashion. I have to make sure people look good. I'll come. And when someone looks good, if a gentleman looks good, I'll come and tell that gentleman looks good. So those are the things we are supposed to be doing.
So matching socks, and then you have said that putting a lot of things in your pocket.
Yes, a lot of phone on this other side.
Tell us more about the don'ts.
Yeah, so to men, when you're doing, I'll give them an example for what I always do. If I have a phone and if I have a suit, I don't put it in my pocket. I put it inside my inner pocket, my jacket inside pocket. Wow. That's what I do. My wallet, I can't walk in a place where you put on a suit. There are things that we don't have to be seeing. There are things you don't have to identify. Another thing is the wallet in your pocket. Some other guys take on wallets and the cards that they have the cards. And that's why sometimes when we are making our suits, we also even have those pockets, the cards where you put your cards, your phone cards, wherever you want to put. We have the pockets in the jackets. That's what we do. We can do them outside. We can make them outside here, or we can make them inside. So those are the things that we do. But you can't just take a wallet, put a lot of cards in your wallet, and then you put it back here, and then you walk. So you look so untidy.
Sloppy.
Very, very wrong. That is very wrong. And that is not excellence.
Okay.
Another thing, when you're putting on a suit, please, men, complement your socks with what you're wearing. I rather advise men, have as many black socks that you have in your that you may have in your house. Just put all the black socks, because black will always go with anything. Black will always go with everything. So that's number one. That is for the suit. If you're doing casual sometimes men, we can do casual with official shoes and the normal socks. But if you're doing loafer shoes, it depends the color of outfit that you're wearing. Don't put on loafer shoes. For example, you have done, let me say, you put on a black shirt or maybe white shirt, black pants, and then you decide to put on loafer shoes. You can't tell me you're going to do, even if you're going to use ankle socks. Let the ankle socks hide. You don't have to put on maybe white socks. So the accuracy will be the white socks down there. Because over here, up here, you are so clean and so elegant. It's okay.
Yes.
But everything down there, you have really spoiled everything. So that's part of it that actually
It's an off.
It's an off.
Okay.
It's an off for me.
Okay.
Yes.
So I've been in conferences or in meetings, and I've seen men, and men, you will forgive me, but I have to ask this because for me it's a no. I've seen men sitting the crotch or the private parts are showing, and especially the balls they love like showing through the suit. How can men correct that? Because it's a put off. It's a no.
It's a very good question, Sue. That is number one. Number one, it's not necessarily we can have it in two ways. We can have maybe someone like a gentleman has been requested to make a presentation at the front, and then this gentleman comes out. Everything is not set. Everything is
the apparatus.
Yes.
The machinery.
You're not okay.
Okay.
So I think one of the things is it's the
then you have to put your machinery in place, put yourself together.
I think it's what we wear. It's the things that we wear, the clothes that we wear.
Yeah.
You have to do something. You have to wear an outfit that fits you comfortably and very well.
Okay.
And in an excellent way. And then sometimes for us men, we can't say we are all blessed in different ways. We are always blessed in different ways.
To talk about
there are
that.
people. There are people who coming. There are people who come there and they are not set. Maybe you've given an example of how men maybe sit sometimes. Sometimes men, when you're seated down, sit with manners. Sit with excellence. You know. Let me demonstrate that.
Okay.
If you may pardon me.
Yes.
This is why I've come today, right?
Yes.
I've been called.
Yes.
Just to work out. So this is how I come. I unbutton my coat, and then if I'm sitting down, I pull. Then I sit down. This is comfortable. It also depends with the seats that you're seated. But make sure you at least pull your trouser up. This one fits me. The suit fits me very well. It goes on with my body. It's good. That's why I gave an example. Put on an outfit that fits you very well. Something that goes on with your body. I know you maybe, we come in different ways. You're huge. You're small. So it depends. When I'm seated here, this is comfortable. Men, if you have support, there are ways you can sit down. And it's excellent. You can sit like this. I've already pulled my trouser. Or you can put your legs together.
I like that. That's my favorite.
This one, yeah, you can do this at the same time.
Yeah.
If you know you're not the things. Actually, the problem that you're talking about, it tends to happen most of the times. Maybe when you're wearing clothes that actually don't fit you. Maybe you have something that is so tight. If you have something that is so tight, that will be number one thing to see in a man's outfit.
The machinery.
Of course, that one will be straightforward. Because now you have already seated down. So everything is here. Everything is outside here. You're supposed to sit. Pull your trouser. Because if you pull your trouser up, everything will flow and cover this place. So you are seated. You can either sit this way or you can still sit this way. And another thing, men, you don't have to sit down. You are wearing a blazer and your blazer is like this, closed. No, that is not excellence. This is what we do. You open the button, put on the tie properly, you sit with excellence. This is excellence. This is excellence. Not these men come and sit like this or like this. How can you sit like this? This is something official and you're seated like this, everything. No, this is not excellence. You sit like this. It is one way of showing manners. You can sit like this. It's okay. You can actually there is a way you can just put yourself together. There are many ways for us men to sit. And then when you're standing, make sure when you're standing, you make sure everything is okay. When you're standing, you're going to make the presentation. You knew you're going to make the presentation.
Show us how to stand as men. Show us.
You know you're going for that presentation.
Yes.
You go, you stand. Make sure everything is okay. Make your trouser properly. You've been called. Go. Because now this is me. I go, I stand, I make the presentation, and then it's done. You go back and sit down. That is my way of doing it. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
we are in class. Men, you will never be the same again. I told you that I'm bringing you the very best and we are leaving no stone unturned.